What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So I got Jermall Charlo. Y'all know I love doing videos of Jermall Charlo. Not only because I'm a fan, but because it's just always interesting, things going on around Jermall Charlo. But anyways, Jermall Charlo just did a video with Brian Custer on The Last Stand. Shout out to Brian Custer. You know what? I was wondering, when Showtime, goes out of the boxing business, I sure hope that Brian Custer is still able to do these interviews because he does a very good job at them, bro. So I hope that we're still able to get these interviews or whatnot. But anyways, so Brian Custer did an interview with Jermall Charlo, speaking on the Caleb Plant situation. Y'all know I love touching on things that are spicy, or in the words of Jermall Charlo, shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. All right, so let me play what Jermall Charlo had to say, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my input on it. All right.
To him, shout out to him for it's cool little pussy move. But it is what it is. But like I said, I'm in a better space. Man, there's a lot of stuff that I had to let go, get better, and just keep moving forward. So I ain't gonna entertain the fact that he won't ever come to any boxing event around me. He won't. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on the watch. You know what I'm saying? You got to be scared. He probably didn't even go to his own boxing gym for another month or two because there's probably people in his city that wanted to whoop him for that. But it's cool though. Like when I see him, it's on and popping, and he won't run into me. Yeah, he avoid me at all costs.
Ooh. No, let me stop. All right, so man, listen, first and foremost, you know what? Actually, it's actually one more thing that he said that I want to touch on. Let me play this, and I want you guys to hear this part as well, and then I'm going to give my take.
So, yeah, we'll see what he on. We'll see all that little cool boy talk shit. Nah, we'll see what he on. All bad blood. You know what's up. Him, Jordy, his whole family, his mama, daddy, everybody in this camp, all the people who train him, everybody, they all know. They know it won't be one of those fights where it's a press conference or a weigh-in, and we'll probably do it virtual. It's gonna be like that. Like it's gonna be up.
Now, see, if you guys follow the whole build up to the infamous slap that Caleb Plant gave Jermall Charlo, he'd have told you about calling his wife Jordy. Cause Caleb Plant said in the interview, he said Jordy, Jermall had called Jordan, his wife, Caleb Plant's wife, Jordan. He called her Jordy, and Caleb Plant was like, bro, don't be giving my wife no pet name. Like her name is Jordan. But hey, yeah, you calling that man wife, Jordy. Now, I do want to say this, man. Shame on Jermall Charlo for bringing up Caleb Plant's mom. Caleb Plant's mom passed away. Now, I'm going to just chunk it up to maybe Jermall Charlo didn't know, but Caleb Plant's mom passed away, I want to say 2019, I believe, somewhere around that time, or 2020 maybe, but his mom passed away a few years back. So shame on Jermall Charlo for bringing his mama to that situation. I'm going to just, like I said, I'm going to just, act as I'm gonna hope that he didn't know that Caleb Plant's mom died, because that's gonna cause some issues. As you guys know, Caleb Plant is not one to just he's not finna back away from nobody. Now here's the thing though, I disagree with Jermall, because Jermall said Caleb Plant is gonna avoid him, he ain't gonna come to no fights at all costs, but Caleb Plant was at Jermall Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. I don't know if you guys know that, but Caleb Plant was there. As a matter of fact, Caleb Plant was at Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. So I don't know if listen, I disagree. I don't think Caleb Plant is running from any type of smoke from Jermall Charlo. Caleb Plant, like I said, I've always stated this, got history with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant's not afraid of Jermall Charlo. That's not in his temperament. He's not the type that'll sit there and back away from anybody, bro. Caleb Plant doesn't go around starting mess at all. He that's not who he is. But he's definitely not gonna run away from any type of confrontation. Bro, again, Caleb Plant he's not a scary dude. When I say scared, he's not a scary dude. I mean, he's not trailing in a scary way. Think about this for an example. David Benavidez and his clique ran up on, or his camp ran up on Caleb Plant at the gym, where it was just Caleb. It was Caleb, Coach Justin, and one other person, and it was all of, it was David, it was Jose, Ryu was there. It was like 6 of them, and two people with Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant still got off on Jose Benavidez. So Caleb Plant is not he's not one to back down from anything. Now, granted, what Jermall was saying in the interview, speaking on the slap, he basically said that, he said that, Caleb Plant caught him off guard. And I knew that. You can actually see that in the video. If you watch the video, you can see Caleb Plant did catch him off guard when he slapped him. But at the end of the day, it still seemed like Jermall Charlo wasn't eager to try to, get his get back or anything like that. Regardless, the way I feel about this is, I just pray that, listen, I don't want anything to happen between these two outside of the ring, bro. Outside of verbal altercations. I don't want any physical altercations to happen outside of the ring, bro. I don't, excuse the background. That's my dogs. They super happy to see me. I'm just now getting home. Late night at work, so they're super happy to see me. But I don't want, get out, Ike. I don't want any type of I don't want any type of altercations outside of any verbal altercation, because obviously I would like to see some type of confrontation going on, but in a safe way. I don't want these dudes to be fighting and all this type of stuff. I mean, if they do a little shit talking, that's great, because again, if they end up fighting soon, the buildup is gonna be perfect. Jermall Charlo said that they're not even gonna be able to do a video. Do a press conference in person because of how personal it is or whatnot. And that's great. That makes for a great buildup. That makes for a great fight or whatnot. Possibly a great fight. But I don't. These are professionals, bro. Keep that shit keep that shit inside of the ring, bro. I don't want to see anybody getting jumped on. Especially when Caleb, because if anybody knows Caleb Plant, when he's out, he's not with 4, 5, 600 guys. I don't know if you guys follow the Charlos, but just go look up old videos, bro. They mob deep, they come in deep. I don't, Caleb Plant is only goes places with his wife, with Jordan. I don't want to see no altercations. Caleb getting jumped. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. If I don't want to see that, bro, cause that's gonna really piss me off, bro. I don't want to see nobody get, cause Caleb's not gonna say anything to Jermall. I can promise you that Caleb is not one looking for issues. He's not gonna go around starting or gloat or say anything bad to Jermall or anything like that. But you best believe Jermall will be out there looking for trouble with Caleb Plant. I don't want that, bro. Nothing physical. If it's verbal, if they can control themselves to where it's just a little shit talking hey, what's up, bro? When we gonna get this fight or something like that, that's cool. That's great. I'm all for that. But anything past that to me is quite excessive. And bro, you're professional. Get paid for it. Don't do nothing stupid outside of the ring that could jeopardize your freedom. Bro, when you can just get paid for it. Literally, that's what I love about boxing. We simply throwing hands. That's why I love boxing more than MMA and UFC, because bro, we're simply throwing hands. We're not wrestling. We're not, tying up. Well, it's clinches, but we're not, saying shit no, we're just simply throwing hands, mano y mano. That's what I love about boxing. All right, don't get it twisted. I love the UFC. Shout out to my brother TJ Downtown Brown. That's my dude. Shout out to, I love the UFC and MMA, but I love boxing the most. You know what I'm saying? This is a boxing channel. Handle that in the ring. All right, you got Jose Benavidez. You're about to fight. The build up for that, the press conference with that was beautiful. I loved it. All right, get past Jose, because we don't know what you're like. We haven't seen you in 2.5 years. So get past Jose, and then we'll see. You know, we'll talk about Caleb Plant. But you know, if y'all gonna do it, bro, just handle that in the ring and get paid for it, bro. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see anybody get jumped. The most I want to see is verbal altercations. That's it. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. What do you think about these two? But what do I know?